Don't you just want to go sit in that? Oh my god, that looks so good. I love that sound too. So I'm out here taking a walk in Monroe, Connecticut. And I'm walking next to this bog here, for lack of a better word, swamp, whatever. It's so pretty. And I've just kind of been meditatively walking. You know, not really trying to think about anything, but of course things pop into my head. And one of the biggest things that's been happening to me over the last few days is that I find that I'm more naturally in appreciation mode. And with appreciation mode comes observance of more beauty. It's like that moss in the middle there, or lichen or whatever it's called. Like, that is more vibrant to me. I can look at that and see so many colors that it just like pops out of the tree. And when I'm in this mode, call it 5D, call it appreciation mode, call it whatever you want, things are easier to appreciate because I see the perfection in everything, including myself. And so I feel uplifted, I feel enlivened, I feel exhilarated, I feel expectant, I feel so many wonderful things. And it's natural. It's like, it's just there. You just look at it and it's just there. You don't have to try. It's just such a cool feeling. So as you clean up your life and get rid of what you don't love, appreciation is natural. It's just there. 5D is just there. Well-being is just there. You don't have to try. It's your natural state. And then you'll be inspired to go do what you really love and have a lot more fun. So pretty. And it's really cool because I find that I appreciate the rocking of the subway car and the sound it makes and the speed it goes just as much as I appreciate brooks and little waterfalls and the sound of water and the birds. It's the same. It's the same experience. And that's really cool and also a little surprising at first that I can find the same deep satisfaction in both like city life and country life. But when you really think about it, it's really no different. What I also love about walking around outside or being in new company is that this might sound weird, but I like the smell of people, the different smells they have. Like some smell fancy and floral and some smell rugged, and I just like experiencing like different scents as they walk by me. It's really nice. So I think what I'm learning very deeply again and again and again, because it always goes deeper, is that I don't have to try to do anything. All I need to do is what feels good. What feels good, what feels opening, what feels expansive, what feels warm and fuzzy, what feels exciting. That is my only task to reap all the benefits of being aligned with my higher self and beyond. That's it. That's all I gotta do. And then all the synchronicities I need to create whatever I desire come naturally. They come to me. I don't have to go get anything. So easy. And Yet it takes a lot of practice because it's like the absolute contrary thing of what we think we need to do. But if you've ever tried to do something, then I'm sure you realize it doesn't always work. And sometimes when you stop trying so hard, it just clicks into place. So I definitely didn't make that up, but I definitely experience it. And what happens when something happens in your life that you wouldn't normally appreciate? This happened to me Tuesday, 2 days ago. I was traveling from Phoenix to New York all day long, got back, took several trains, got to Fairfield, Connecticut, where I was going to take a lift to the place I'm staying. And the Lyft driver went to the wrong part of the station to pick me up. It was on the other side of the tracks. And I was tired and I hadn't really eaten and I was a little grumpy. And so I tried calling him and it just wouldn't work. And then I texted him and I didn't hear anything back. And so finally I was just like kind of running over the tracks, and then I noticed him leaving and he was driving away, and I didn't even know if he was going to be going over the tracks again or not, or just canceling my ride. And, you know, we're not in like the most populated area for Lyft drivers. So it would have been a longer wait, and it was cold. It was like 40, 30 degrees or something like that. So I ran after him, kind of waving my arms, and I got in, and, you know, he was like, my phone died and I didn't know how to plug it in and blah, blah, blah. And I could have gotten really grumpy. I think I started to get a little grumpy. But I realized that my expectations of what a lift should be and his expectations of what a lift should be are different in this moment. And that's okay. Like, that's the only thing that's out of whack here. There's nothing wrong that he did. It's not that he shouldn't have had everything plugged in, or he should have known what side of the tracks I was on, or whatever. None of that's real. That's just my expectation of what he should have been doing. And that's it. So me being grumpy would have just been grumpy because we didn't sync up. And that's really no reason to be grumpy, because it doesn't help anything. And I realized just then, without trying, like, this is incredible that I can just arrive at the train station at 8:30 at night and get a ride in under 10 minutes to where I'm staying 2 towns over. That is freaking incredible. And that wasn't possible 10 years ago, or probably 5 years ago. And so who cares if I have to walk over the tracks and go upstairs and I'm tired? Like, I didn't have to prearrange anything, and that is worth a lot. Not to mention the ride was like $22, which is super fantastic. So once I realized that we only have conflict because we have mismatched expectations, mismatched vibrations, and that's it. Nobody's wrong, nobody's right. We can choose to align with the other person, or we can just choose to accept it. That's it. No harm done. And then on their way home, I was very appreciative. I mean, it just felt different. It felt real. And like the Matrix burst, you know? And it was really fantastic. So think about that. Next time you get pissy or irritable, you're not in harmony with that person, and that's okay. You don't have to be. You can accept the difference. You can accept that you guys have different expectations of what should be happening right now. That's it. Communicate if you want to, or walk away or deal with it. Not a big deal. Pretty cool stuff.